Well, good morning, good morning, good morning.
Good morning.
So we are, we're just kind of saying nothing in the first part of this video.
Oh, definitely. Just some rambling.
We're just sitting out. We're at Saddle Mountain, Arizona, on BLM land, and we're just sitting out there, just having a good time. We took a walk, so it's kind of fun just being together.
It's kind of maybe a slow-moving video. If it is, and you don't want it, watch it.
Somebody's gonna really like it.
Just go on past it. Yeah.
Yeah. So, thank you so much for watching, subscribing, all these things that get the attention of YouTube and kind of maybe what?
I have something to show.
Oh,
go ahead. Hold on.
So just talk amongst myself till you get back?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Bring it on, girl.
I have to find it. Oh.
Okay, she's back. I quit talking amongst myself.
New York maple syrup. When we were camping, a couple came up named Rob and Sue. So cute. It's easy to remember their names because they said, we're Rob and Sue and we're not lawyers. So I thought that was really, really cute. They're from upstate New York, and they gave us something to remember New York by, which is New York maple syrup.
Awesome. It was so
I am so anxious because, you know, it says back here on back, new ways to use this for me. It says, try it on grapefruit, hot cereal, granola, all these different things, and then it says, or over ice cream.
Woohoo!
Another way for Jim to use something on ice cream.
Ice cream, that's right.
Put it in coffee milk or milkshake. Can't wait to try it.
Thank
you, Rob and Sue.
Thank you so much.
It was a pleasure to meet you all, and thank you so much for the nice
gift. And we'll
gift.
see you again down the road.
Yes, we will, for sure.
So, baby girl, penny for your thoughts.
It's very peaceful this morning. I'm kind of a morning person, and Jim is kind of a night person, but I talked him in to coming out here with me this morning and enjoying this peaceful time. It's so beautiful.
It really is. So
what?
So, let's talk about things.
Talk about things. What things you want to talk about, baby? Yeah.
So this is such a fun time.
Yeah.
And it's nice and cool this morning. It was 45 degrees.
Yeah, we didn't really think we liked the desert, but we love the desert out here.
We do.
It's just so beautiful.
And
speaking of that, Maisie loves it too, but you better call her. She
running full blast.
She kind of gets overwhelmed with some of the scents out here.
She just follows
She's a
them
hunter,
and
she gets, boy, she starts going after those smells, and she just can't stop.
She gets totally focused. She doesn't know what's going on around her.
I just couldn't help but think about when we were out there by Dome Rock.
Yeah.
I thought, you know, Eli and some of our grandkids were still doing a lot of motorcycle riding. Well, even with this mountain bike riding, how much they would enjoy that, because there's so many acres and acres of
hundreds of thousands of acres, and there's
places
no restrictions.
to ride.
They can ride their motorcycles, four-wheelers, whatever, as much as they want to anywhere. It's
lots of dune buggies riding out. I mean, I saw more. In Quartzsite, I saw more dune buggy things than I've ever seen in my life.
Than you thought existed, right?
Yeah. They would get, like when we were at Havasu, we were at Lake Havasu City one morning. I was up, and there were, I think, 10 or 12 of them that went by in a group. They take little groups and go out on little expeditions and adventures. And
they do.
How fun.
It's fun how they all look so similar.
They do.
If the group goes out, and they have little flags on the back, they'll all have the same little flag. Yeah. Their little four-wheelers look very similar.
Yeah.
It's funny to see how much people like to be like each other.
Like to identify with a group, yeah.
Yes.
Well, we don't look like anybody when we're going down the road, really.
No, no.
People will contact us and say, hey, look what I saw. I saw you going down the road. Yeah, because you can't mistake anybody else for us.
That is so true.
It's unique, but
we are definitely not camouflaged.
Not camouflaged, but lovely. It's just beautiful. Jim did a beautiful job on it. We're going, what's today? Saturday.
Today's Saturday.
So Monday morning we're going to a AAA bus in Phoenix. And we're just going to let them check all the mechanics out on the bus. And
yep, Tony
not
is
having any trouble.
No,
the bus.
But that Tony is a great guy, and I want him to tell me exactly how to take care of everything. I want him to check everything out. We're thinking that maybe we need shocks, but we're not sure.
Yeah. When we saw him last time, it was at Schoolypalooza, or after Schoolypalooza, and he came over to see our bus, and he loved it. And he loved the type of bus. He said the Bluebird All-American is what he would recommend if anybody was going to get a school bus.
Yeah.
And that's what we had. And we didn't know a lot. Jim had done a lot of research, but I didn't have any idea what we wanted.
You know,
but we obviously got the right thing.
I know. There were just a couple things that I knew I wanted. I wanted an activity bus.
So it had the bins underneath it.
So it would have the bins already under it, and this has pass-through bins under it. And, you know, they have to haul all the band equipment, all the football uniforms, and so I knew that it'd have a lot of storage.
Yeah.
And then the other thing is I just wanted a 40-footer.
Yeah. And you knew that the activity bus would have less stop-and-go miles, more road miles.
Right, less stop-and-go miles.
Usually makes it easier on a vehicle.
Right. So that's what.
But the other things we got, we didn't know we wanted.
There were special things, like we got a retarder,
which is one of Jim's favorite things. Yeah, and we also got the automatic chains. Which thankfully we haven't had to use yet.
No, hopefully
we
never
have
will
to use those. We were in a situation where they said we couldn't go through unless we had chains, and we pulled over to talk to a policeman just to find out.
Oh, Trillman.
Yeah, just to find out if we could find a place to stay for the night, so we didn't have to go through because it was night. And he said, "Oh, you got chains on that thing?
Automatic
go
chains?
on through.
Just go on through." We said,
like,
"No,
no way." Going through that pass at night, having to use chains? We think not. So we decided to just wait. That's the beauty of having our home with us, is we can just stop.
We can just stop, and we're at home. Wherever we stop, we're at home. So, yes, I love it. I have to say, this is just the cherry on the top of our life.
It's been a fun time. It has been a fun time.
It just, if our kids could just be, all of our kids could be out here
with us once in a while, that would be just wonderful. Oh, Maisie has enjoyed it immensely.
Because we wake up in a new place every week or so, and she gets to explore. And I tell you, and when I think I showed that a second ago, there's not very many people out here really.
No.
We're kind of close together, but there's so much space here. We could be half a mile apart.
Yep.
As many people easily.
There's our friends, Phoenix Ramblers, are over there, and we'll be parting ways in the next few days. But we've really enjoyed camping with them because we put our food together at night. And one of us will provide the meat. And
kind of trade off.
Yeah, we kind of trade off on what we're cooking, and it's been really, really nice.
Really fun. And they're just a joy to be around.
Absolutely. Positive, a lot of laughing, and a lot of fun times. Probably have a campfire tonight. We're just about an hour and a half or so from Phoenix, probably, where we are. So yeah, it's a fun time.
It really is. So we will be heading in on Sunday
Sometime
which is
on
tomorrow.
Sunday. Yeah.
Sometime tomorrow.
Yep.
We'll go in and we'll stay someplace pretty close because he wanted us there like 8 o'clock in the morning.
Right, we don't want to really drive in Phoenix in the traffic.
Right.
On Monday morning.
So what we would like to do is be there at the gate before the traffic starts.
Yeah.
So we'll probably go in and maybe stay at Sam's, in Sam's parking lot. They allow it there. And park there in Sam's parking lot.
I need to buy a bunch of groceries anyway.
That way we can get some groceries.
Yeah.
Fill our freezer back up. And
while we're there in town, we'll go ahead and get all of our tanks emptied and get our water somewhere at a pilot or something, and then
right.
and get our freezer filled up.
Yeah.
And then we'll go, when we're finished there, we'll start moseying toward Texas.
We'll mosey to Texas. And I think I'm going to fish when we get to Texas. I'm going to go buy me a fishing license.
We got to go have him a fishing license so he can fish in Texas.
Deb and I will probably do a little fishing. We're going to be on a lake there at Bridgeport, and then we're going to be on Lake Texoma.
Uh-huh.
So there's got to be somebody around there that knows how to catch fish.
Yeah, well, I bet there is.
I know somebody that knows how to catch fish.
Yeah, Mr. Shaw.
Joe Shaw.
Mr. Joe Shaw
that
knows
boy
how to
can catch fish. He's the best fisherman I ever been around. So what a life. The sun's starting to warm things up right now. Mm-hmm. I think it's supposed to get up maybe to 80 today. So that's going to be one of the warmest days we've had.
Yeah.
Since we've been down here to the desert.
Yeah.
Then it's in the mid to high 70s all this next week, except for in about a week there's a day that's going to be up to 85, they said. I think it's next Friday.
The desert is really green because they had so much rain this year.
Oh, it's really green. They're
green.
Just, when you look at the hills, it's just, yeah, it's just green. As a matter of fact, if we look out here, you can see that it just looks like everything's green.
Yeah. And there are a lot of farms right near where we are.
Yes, there are. A lot of irrigation. So there's just a couple miles down the road, there's some huge irrigation ditches, and then it goes out to all these farms.
Yep.
And way over there you can see I-10, and you can see the traffic moving on I-10. But it's quite a ways over there. Let's see if we can get in there close enough to... Oh, I see it. Right there you can see the traffic going across.
Over there. You want to go for a walk? You want to go oh my goodness, let's go for a walk. Good girl. Come on. Good girl.
She does get excited. Hey, what you doing, baby?
Well, I'm making some soup. I'm using this Thrive Life stuff we have, and I'm making some soup with it.
Which we really like, as a matter of fact.
You do like it.
It makes such good soups.
Yeah, and it's nice to have when you don't have
it's nice and
other
colorful.
fresh ingredients. Yep.
These are the closest to fresh ingredients, I think, that you can get.
Yep.
It's just really nice.
Okay.
So what kind of soup are we making this time?
We're having tortilla soup.
Tortilla
Chicken
soup.
has chicken in it.
Mm-hmm.
And
it will look like that right there.
mm-hmm.
And it is so good. It's one of my favorite things.
It's very tasty.
And no chopping, dicing. It's just so nice, isn't it, baby?
You just pour it all in.